there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was this 2v2 that started, I think, the ascent to greatness.
We saw the Jin coming in, Mal.
That is true.
On the Jin, this bot side, this prio is actually going to give Owner free license to grab that first Faker to keep him out of that was huge, and kind of the only reason that Gen.G weren't, the Canyon kind of didn't die, right?
Oh, Gen.G though used a lot of cooldowns. They still want to look for the contest here. T1, are they ready?
Gen.G, Guma ready to pull the feathers back. Maybe happy to just take one grub, try to deny all three. Magic so far, good pushback! Only managed to find the clone, and now it's first blood coming through. Keen there in the nick of time, and the needles are starting to fly. T1 packing things up, trying to get out now. Last grub, they aren't even worried about it. Carry and Owner on the way out. Guma trying to hold on, but the Void grubs are down, and in the end, it's 2 for Gen.G.
Gen.G, they get Faker's flash. They get tempo on the map. Might be looking towards setting up for this Drake in 30 seconds.
And I think the scary thing here is we've seen T1 prioritize Drakes, as you mentioned, Emily, and so often it's worked out. But often Gen.G with the gold lead is a more terrifying threat, though. Keen now locked up, cut down on the way out, and the TP's too late. Chovy found a little bit of CC. Maybe he can burn down Owner, but they want to turn this one back. 3 looking for the 4 stack, but instead, Chovy finds a kill in return.
Jovi's able to get the return kill, but there you see,
Stun, flash, okay!
Probably working together to dive. Chovy got one back, but then steps too far forward, and Doran's just able to take advantage.
And Chovy, of all people, should know, having played with Doran for a good amount of time on DRX, on Gen.G.
Here for the side of T1, Chovy is able to get something back, but a little overconfident. We're not going to get to see the rest of the replay because Chovy's been locked up once again. All of T1 descend upon mid lane.
This is what happens if you don't have your flash. If you aren't.
So yeah, they're punching back really well.
Oh, Doran, he goes in.
Needlework used. Duro on the way. Doran counter trying to get a bit of damage back, but he should just fall here. Should be an easy kill pickup. Starting to retreat now. Will finally get cut down through the ultimate. A nice side lane pick for Gen.G, and there's not really a counter punch for T1. Concede this Herald to get this pick on side lane. Chovy maybe feels like he's secure because he knows that objective would normally be the priority, but he's going to find out very quickly that he's not alone. How is he going to try to outplay this one? Baron to lock up Faker, try to mitigate some of that damage, but there's just nowhere you could go! The Annie does not have the tools to escape! Does the 3-man dive, works out for T1.
And that's
Chovy not expecting that many resources being paid towards him as Keen.
Faker, push back onto Keen. Carrier on the way in. Exhaust coming into Rakan. The charm, the layered CC, nearly flawless. Keen trying to heal back. Keen trying to make the difference. Doesn't quite have it. Faker and Carrier find the... can wander down to the Drake, but T1 taking their time. Likely to concede this. Don't want to give up a Drake for free, but really don't have the resources on the map. And in the meantime, it is still Carrier and Faker pushing down on the top side.
And what we see here is textbook T1, right? Just overloading on these sides. First is the pick onto Chovy, then it's a topside play, baiting and TP. It looks like Doran is overextending. He's fine anyway. Might have to be careful here as we do have
members of the team now descending on the bottom side of the map, looking for that vision, trying to wrest this control away from T1, hoping to find a pick as Carrier. Now realizes he's spot Duro. Quick bit of lockup, trying to protect Faker. Faker needs to get it out of there. Carrier going to use the ulti to try and hold on. Duro trying to find it. Chovy looking for a bit of fall, but Faker still standing for now. Owner ready to body block the shots. Faker still living, but in comes Keen. Gen.G on the bottom side have found a man out of place, and they're looking to find quick kills. Making it look effortless, but it's Doran now. Herald used it, might just have to be the escape path. Doran locked up and shut down. The 4th shot finds his mark, and out goes Canyon.
And there's a reason why Gen.G says, we know how to deal with T1. I've seen that play run by T1 a million times. Faker is quote-unquote overextended as Canyon does miss the turret.
We need to revoke Canyon's driver's license. We're looking at Atacon.
Potentially a big gamble. 2.5 items completed for Guma, relatively strong, but tough now to get into this fight. And now that Gen.G have control over the space. Carrier wandering forward. Walking in, Faker. Doran looking for the flank. Multi-pronged fights, you mentioned it before. Looks like we might just flip it. 3.9k instead. Gen.G collapsing on the flanker, but now it's T1 going all in onto Keen. Keen, Doro looking for the encounter gauge. A nice interrupt to stop him from getting into the midst of the entire lineup. Carrier barely holding on live, and they get the Otacon! Guma steals it! That's Faker now on the retreat. Gen.G hungry for blood. They need to get kills back. They can't afford to give this away for free. Keen will get Faker, but at the cost of the Otacon.
Should be able to get Doran in this turret as well. Gen.G trying to snowball as much as they can.
Taking another kill. But there's not much to transition it to. A top lane tower maybe, but that's infuriating for Gen.G. They got the kills, they just couldn't get the objective. T1 though still behind on the setup as you highlighted. That's what it might mean, conceding the Drake unless they want to risk the fight walking into Fog of War. Faker would much prefer to have that setup first. You can see Owner not afraid to eat a bit of damage as Canyon goes forward, but Owner, quick interrupt on the Arctic Assault may just give his life the burst. from Gen.G is 2.
And normally you see a Jin, you're like, I don't know about the tank damage, but with both a Wukong, Bloodletters on Chovy, as well as a Gwen, even Owner, the tankiest member, I think, on the Rift is just going to go down in seconds.
Kane playing on the edge there a little bit, testing Doran, see if he can find a bit more of an advantage as Doro waits behind him. I think one of the downsides, as you can see there, is normally he would have procced Aftershock. He'd be a bit tankier. You are very squishy. The upside is, in the fights to come, as we keep our eye on Carrier, Ruler pushed back! Caught out, T1 ready to go through, in the Ruler spot, essentially! Knowing how much burst damage they can lay down if needed. T1 forced to respond. It's only Faker providing them a pressure point on the top side. Definitely a strong point. Ruler tries to find a route. T1 looking to get aggressive as Carrier manages to catch out Chovy. Quick 1-2 punch. Chovy flashing, gets the bear down. Sprinting as fast as his little leg can go, but it's Owner to finish the job. Now Keen looking to follow up. Doro looking to find a 3-man knockup. And in goes the Gwen, trying to snip away through the T1 mid laner. Carrier catching, trying to defend. It's just not enough. They're too powerful. Doran, though, looking to take down Ruler. He knows he has no flash. He wants desperately to finish the job. The Q forward. The leap strike. Doro can't find the route. It's a mess across the fight, but it looks like Keen should just be able to chase this one down. Doran taking his time, ward over the wall, quick hop to safety. Multiple members lost on both sides. 2 down for the side of Gen.G, 3 down for the side of T1. Guma needs to make the difference. 3 items on this carry, but it's Duro and Canyon on the chase. Feathers go up, they'll pull back, he can't find the angle, and down goes Guma.
And Chovy survives for just a second longer, meaning
that they're unspotted, but Duro's on the way in, so they'll know they're in trouble now.
Oh, Canyon's here.
Willing to flip it, willing to bet it. Canyon stepping up, T1 now retreating. Is this just going to be a massive leash? Gen.G.
They found Faker.
No reason to take the risk, and now it's Faker who has been caught out, wants to slide back, but there's Ruler waiting, looking for the finish, the kill. Faker gonna go down. T1 over eager, too comfortable in the idea that Gen.G would be fully...
this time, I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah, without the Azir damage, this Baron looks a lot different.
Carrier has Smite and is waiting around the pit.
Oh.
He's 3K, he's wandering in, he's looking for the Miracle Steal. Junglers are hating some of their spellbook right now, but Gen.G have the discipline. They don't objective. Feel like they have good position. TP coming in from Doran and Gen.G. Looks like they're going to immediately back off instead. Happy to play for the pick. And again, it's just death by 1,000 cuts. They got what they came for. T1 thought it was Baron, but they were just happy with the TP.
Started again. TP used. All sums basically available here. Gen.G.
Chovy, CC onto Doran, instant combo. There's nothing he could do about it, but he goes golden. He buys an extra moment, and it's Guma and Faker on the backline for now, uncontested, trying to fire back. But the objective in the sights of Gen.G, keeping the pressure there.
There he has Smite.
That he does. As does Owner, and they're trying to lock him out of the pit. Canyon, nice backstep with the clone. The chunks onto both clones, massive, but not the real champions. Gen.G poking.
Using the mountain shield.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to regen.
Chovy on the flank. Ruler trying to find the angle. Bit of CC down on a Faker. The flash forward, he goes golden. Can they try to turn this one back? A multi-man push into the waiting arms of Guma. Guma free firing, but Chovy flashes forward, finds the CC. Quick QSS. Ulti out. The fight is so damn close. Ruler, one more bullet into the ulti. And it might just be curtains for T1 because Gen.G, what a fight. The Quadra for Ruler.
Ruler Quadra kill cleans up a fight that was so close. At Baron, they'll be able to take down this mid-tier 2, and I think they might try to push to end here.
Lore accurate Jin right there. Ruler with the Quadra. Look at that damage. This man was one of the weak spots on this team coming into MSI. He was the one, together with Duro, that was most criticized, but his Jin performance this tournament has been insane.
Incredible stuff from Gen.G. They got the advantage. They gave T1 no quarter, no angle, no way of attack back into that one as they take game 1 with confidence.